Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm Chris Ronayne. I'm your county executive. I want to say on the way in, it was nice to meet S'mores and Cisco. I got to meet this puppy over here. Who's this over here?
This is Boo Bear.
Hi, Boo Berry. All right. I kind of want them to come up and join us. But great to see you. That's what we're here. That's what it's all about. Really helping our four-legged friends and all of our friends who are here at the Cuyahoga County Animal Shelter. Frankly, have a better experience here, but it's already a good one thanks to the staff who does this everyday work here. I want to thank you guys, particularly at the shelter staff. Just appreciate all you do. I got to know you right out of the gates because even before I took office, I came over for the holidays. And there's nothing like the holidays at this place. It's a happy place. You take care of our four-leggeds, and the people who come in and visit, I think, are really impressed with what they see. So here's to our staff. Can we give them a round of applause, please? On the way in, I saw Local 436. I want to thank you guys for what you do. And Chief and all your team, thank you for what you do. Tabitha, thank you. Everybody, Mindy, the team here, you really are a huge part of the county service team. And people sometimes forget the gamut of who we serve. But yes, we serve our two-leggeds, but we serve our four-leggeds. So thank you. In a minute, I'm going to bring up Sunny Simon, who has been just a stalwart advocate for animal protection and animal wellness in our county. And she's just such a good colleague for her purposeful advocacy for things that matter, and particularly for animal wellness. And I want to also thank Councilwoman Turner, who I've seen twice today, for being here. Meredith, thank you for always being here at places that matter. Thank you. So to both of our council members that are here today, I'm going to have Sunny up in a minute, but I want to thank both of you, Councilwoman Simon, Councilwoman Turner, and all of our council members for your partnership. Want to say to you, my press team has some fun, so let me just play this out. All you guys in the messaging and marketing. It is a wonderful day today. Woof, woof, a woof-terful day. I'm trying to get that out. And thankfully, we have perfect weather. Yes, we do. All right. Bob, you guys are good. We know how important it is to provide the best facilities, again, to our four-legged friends. Today, we're breaking ground, and I want to thank the Public Works team and all the building team for what you're doing to build a 2,300 square foot addition, a multi-purpose room that will be utilized for training, meetings, and other functions associated with the operation of the Cuyahoga County Animal Shelter. I think you know what we mean by when we say meetings. We have to get to know our future family members. I'm going to say that. And so those meeting times and spaces are really important, especially when we have animals that have gone through a lot already in their lives. And I want, obviously, to say to our press members who are here today, thank you for covering us, but to residents who are out in Cuyahoga County, come visit. Come visit and just take a look at what happens here. One, you'll be proud of how your tax dollars are spent on our vulnerable population of animals, but come visit and you might pick up an addition to your family. It'd be great to see you. I also want to say, on my last visit here, we saw a gentleman come in who made a sizable contribution to this place. We take donations from the public for this space because this 2,300 square foot space is at a cost of $2.7 million. 2/3 of that come from our county general fund. So again, thanks to my colleagues on council for the partnership in getting this done with our public works team. But 1/3 of it comes from private donations, from the generosity of those here in Northeast Ohio that give to the Cuyahoga County Animal Shelter. So this spectacular addition, and you do need to go inside and see what's already happening inside, but this spectacular addition to the already great place that is here will have a new entrance, and again, separate and securable from the main entrance building that will also allow for access after hours for special events, and again, those meetings. It will give expansion with a new artificial turf for our dogs to get out and play. More play space. They need it. They need it. That's for the nature of a dog's life. They need recreational space, and we're going to give that. And the total appropriation, again, is $2.7 million. Again, slated to open in 2024. To our animal shelter administrator, Mindy, I can't say enough about the team here. Thank you. To the Public Works team that cares about this place. This is one of the first places I ever stopped, as I mentioned, when I first took office. And it's because there's a lot of pride here in how the staff staffs this place. And again, to our county council, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here at a groundbreaking for our four-legged friends. They matter, and please come visit them and maybe add to your own family. Okay, it's now without further ado my pleasure to bring up Councilwoman Sunny Simon, a great advocate for our four-legged friends. Thank you, Sunny.
Gonna move this up. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just thrilled to be here today. Thank you, Executive Ronayne and my colleague, Councilwoman Turner. I'm so happy to celebrate this today because when I first was elected to County Council, the first place I came literally over 11 years ago was this animal shelter. And what I saw was just so disappointing and so scary to realize that everything that was being said about our county shelter was actually true. And my goal was to transform this place into something new and better and something that we all could be proud of. So when people ask me what changes with this new county government actually worked, you know what? This place. Because what happened is we ended up finding Mindy Naccioni. Mindy, where are you? Mindy. Totally transformed this with the support of council. C. Ellen Connolly was council president. We both made it our mission to make sure that the euthanasia rate at our county shelter was going to significantly change, and it has. It's reversed the trend of most dogs coming in, not coming out in a good way, to now coming in and going into homes. And the volunteers, the staff, the support of council, but really Mindy helped this change. Now, what is this change? First of all, when we started, the animal shelter was under the auspice of the sheriff department, law enforcement. That's not going to work in today's day because our animal shelters are not about law enforcement anymore. They're about humane treatment of dogs and cats. So that shifted, and now this is under Public Works, and the humane team there has helped make these changes come to pass. So the other change is that Central Services has now moved into this building. It took years to do this, and I appreciate Fiscal Office helping do this. But what that did, it displaced space. So this is why this new groundbreaking space is so significant, because it's going to add meeting space to that which was taken away, but expand it. But I want to talk a minute of why the euthanasia rate has gone down so much. It has to do with something called playgroups. Playgroups allow dogs, when they're here, to enjoy their friends, companionship, normalcy, not sitting in a cage space. So what this does is create an indoor play space for dogs and their volunteers and their friends to come and play all year round. That matters because the animals, the dogs' disposition will help them get into homes. They're not scared, they're not hiding, they're not biting. What they are just ready to go into a family community. So that's why this space matters so much. So I cannot say enough about Mindy, the volunteers, and thank everybody here, the executive support of coming out here. I know he came out one of his first days, but when I was asked to close the gap on this funding, I was so honored to be able to allocate $50,000 of ARPA money from District 11, the district I represent, to go toward this project because that's how meaningful and significant this is. So those are my comments. We are now a national leader. We started off at the bottom, but now we're at the top. Mindy goes to national conferences, Best Friend, other conferences, to show that county shelters are no longer a place for law enforcement just to house a dog, waiting to either be euthanized or maybe find a home. This is now a national model that this is a humane place that we want to adopt out, and it's being accomplished, and this will make it even better. I adopted my dog Newman from here. That was one of the first things that happened too. I still have him. He's a wonderful rescue dog, and I encourage everybody, if they're going to adopt, to please come here and tell their friends to come here to adopt. And thank you, everybody. This is a great day. And this is Mindy Naccioni. Everybody knows her.
Thank you. Well, that's maybe the most amount of praise I've ever received, so thank you all. I'm a little humbled by all of that. So this is very exciting. My name is Mindy Naccioni, which you heard a few times. I am the shelter administrator here at the Cuyahoga County Animal Shelter. Over the past decade, I joined in 2013 along with most of my team. We've grown tremendously, and as Sunny has mentioned, there wasn't a lot happening here when we first started, but we've evolved in many positive ways. We've added programs, equipment, lots of enrichment to make the lives of the dogs that come here and call CCS home a much better place. As Sunny mentioned, we started running daily playgroups in July of 2015, and they've become the staple and the heart and soul of our shelter. These dogs get to spend every day playing with their canine friends. I know S'mores and Boo Berry are doing their best not to play back there right now, but rain or shine, 365, we play. But that also means that our staff and volunteers are experiencing all the weather, good and bad, with them. So we want to give them this great space so that we can not only have meetings, but they can have a wonderful place when it's snowing, when it's sleeting, when it's 90 degrees, and they're experiencing all of Ohio's weather, that they can do it in a way that's much more comfortable and enjoyable. But we do a lot with our dogs. We hike with them, we enrich them with behavior training, and we provide in-kennel activities now. We spend time teaching our future leaders and animal advocates the important role of shelters in our community and how they can help us. We want to engage other animal lovers and advocates so that they know that the medical needs here when they donate are for the untreated and unloved. We also provide food to families who are struggling to feed their pets so that they don't have to surrender them to shelters. But with all these changes and growth, we are over the moon about this space. It's a meeting room. I realize to many people that may not seem all that exciting. To the people here that work and volunteer here, this is the best thing that has ever happened to us, besides playgrounds. In large, I believe that most people come here because we care for the dogs. We feel that call to care for them and want to do for them. But it's not just the dogs that are really doing all of the work. It's the people. It's all of you. It's the staff that is working at night, looking online for lost dogs. It's the volunteers that are here on Martin Luther King Day when there is a snowstorm and the dogs still need to go to the bathroom, looking at that group right over there that is always here. And it's through these good people that we are able to do good work. So with that, and with their heart and their loyalty and all their time and commitment, we're excited to give them back and give them this space to do even more. And I'm really excited to see where we go with it. There's also some great people here that I just want to thank. So first of all, many thanks to Executive Ranier and the members of council for being here. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Specifically, Sunny Simon, you are a true champion for animals. Your commitment to us and commitment to animals across Northeast Ohio is just unwaverable, and you really have done a lot, and so we thank you so much. I don't know that Mr. Dever is here, but I do really thank him for enduring my persistence for this project. It may have been nagging at points. To Matt Reimer and your entire team, thank you for taking on all my visions and wish lists and being embracive to every little thing I've asked for. To Bowen and your team, thank you so much, specifically Tom and Tim, for all of your time and understanding and all your work. You've really been great partners through this project. To the RL Hill team, I really look forward to what we're going to do together. And to the communications team who put this great presentation together today, thank you so much. Nicole English, you are an amazing leader and a wonderful boss. And it is your commitment to me and to advocating for us that we're able to be here. And I just really can't even say how much I appreciate everything you do, and I'm very humbled by your support through this journey. So thank you. We did have, as it was mentioned, we did have two very special donors that left their legacy to our dogs, and it's only through their generosity that we're able to do this. We hope to have them here for the ribbon cutting. Well, it's their family members here for the ribbon cutting. And lastly, to my team, both the staff and volunteers, you are the heart and soul of CCAS. You do absolutely everything that is asked of you. You give and give and give, and sometimes that even means giving with your heart. And your loyalty and your commitment to our dogs is the goodness that brings absolutely the motivation to me and everyone in our community every day. So thank you. I cannot wait to see what we're able to do once we have this space. So with that, let's dig.
All right, Mindy.
All right.
I love these scoopers.
I don't know how familiar you are with the pooper scooping.
Did you guys notice the shovel, what it is?
It's the golden pooper scooper.
Where you guys go?
Go in the middle. Sure.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get my hat on. this. No shame.
I'm thankful for a little head
Thank
right
you.
now.
The puppies want to join?
Yeah, let's get the dog.
Let's get the puppies up there. This is their
Why don't
place.
you come on over? I don't. Sisko's a little afraid of the balloons.
Okay. Understood.
All right.
Cute. So how do we?
So you just grab
All right.
and pull up, and you will grab start. It's like a tinker toy. So hold. We're gonna hold photos. We're gonna hold for photos. Everyone look this way. Sit.
All right, wait.
On a count of three.
Looking here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Big smile. Everyone looking here. Good. Thank you.
On a count of three, you'll pick up and dig. 1, 2, 3.
All right. These are too cute.
It's like a Lincoln Lost toy. Welcome to our day, every day.
Mindy, you're out there.
So now, if we can get all animal shelter staff and volunteers for a group photo. And you guys can stay. They're like, let's play. And they're like, and we're done.